You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell-Kearney, Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday, Audrey talks business, and on Tuesday and Thursday, she talks about AI. Grab a pen and some paper so you can take notes. Now on with the show.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 61 degrees, going up to a high of only 62. But still, that's beautiful for the end of November. It is Thanksgiving, y'all. It is Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to jump on here. This is going to be a super short show, but I did want to come on and say Happy Thanksgiving. And I wanted to tell you a little bit, and it's Talk Tech Thursday, so I'm going to tell you a little story about being grateful and thankful and forgiving yourself and showing yourself some grace. And then I'm gonna play a song that I made this morning called "Grateful." I am grateful with tech because today is, even though it's Thanksgiving, it's Talk Tech Thursday, and I'm gonna tell you about the song in a minute. But I wanna, and I did the song because I thought about something that happened yesterday. So I had an event. I don't even know what you would call it. I had a confrontation. I'm gonna say that I had a confrontation yesterday with someone who I considered a friend. Um, and it was something. I invited him to dinner today, and it blew up into this whole big mess about something that was just totally not true, just crazy, and it was nuts. And so I'm talking to my husband as I always do as this is happening. But what I realized is that mental illness is real, right? And I was triggered even though I know that that person really has some mental illness problems. I know that. Like from the very first day I've learned of that person, I was told that there was something wrong with them mentally before I even knew who they were. Like before I even knew who they were, someone who knew them very intimately because they were married to that person said that person has mental illness, right? But I didn't let that stop me from getting to know the person. And at the heart of who that person is, I believe they're a good person, right? They would do anything for people, but they have a mental illness. And I let it trigger me. And it disturbed me like pretty much all night. All night. But I went outside and I sat in nature and I was like, look, forgive me for being triggered because I know that that person has a mental illness. And I'm thankful that I met them. I'm thankful that we got a chance to spend some time together. We'll never spend time together again, but I'm thankful for that time because during that time everything was great. Um, but the person is really mentally ill, and they pretty much tear up all of their relationships because of this. And I wanted to pray for them, and I did. I prayed for them, and I wished them nothing but the best. And I felt like I just wanted to share that story because I wanted somebody to know today that it's Thanksgiving. And sometimes you have to show people grace. And sometimes you have to show yourself grace because I beat myself up about being triggered yesterday. Like I let the person trigger me when I know that they have mental illness. And I felt so awful because of it. But I realized I'm a person, I'm human just like anybody else. And especially when I know that inviting somebody to dinner is harmful, it was harmful. I invited. It was a group text with my friends. I invited them, and they didn't have and then so the person said, "I'm not. We're not going to be able to make it. We're going to my parents." And I said, "Okay, cool. Happy Thanksgiving." That was my conversation, and from there it went to this whole escalate. It was horrible, y'all, and I was triggered, and I beat myself up because I was triggered, and I was restless last night, and I realized that you have to show yourself grace sometimes. Be thankful for everything that happened because it's a learning opportunity for you. It's a learning opportunity for you. And today is Thanksgiving. I want you to be thankful. I want you to celebrate with the people that want to celebrate with you. Enjoy the good food. My husband is down. He just told me, "Can you come down and taste the stuffing?" I'm on my way. I'm on my way. That's normally what I do in the taster. When my mom was alive, my husband and my mother would be in the kitchen cooking, and I was only called in to taste. Now I did cut up the white potatoes yesterday for the potato salad. Now people think I can't cook. I can cook. I've been cooking since I was like 7. I just don't like to cook. And I will cook when I have to cook. And I do cook more now than I've ever cooked before in my life, except for when I was a kid. Like I was a kid, I used to cook for my aunts and uncles. They'll tell you, I used to cook for them. They tell you how good my food was. But my grandmother taught me how to cook. So I've been cooking a long time. It's just not something that I'm passionate about. So for me to go in the kitchen and have a full lay out a spread, not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. My husband, on the other hand, he loves to cook, so that we work out well together. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys to be thankful. I wanted to impress upon you that to show yourself grace and try to control your emotions. And I get it, we're all emotional human creatures, and sometimes people trigger us. But understand that mental illness is a real thing. It is a real thing. And um, sometimes people don't even realize that they are suffering from mental illness, right? They don't realize that. And they wonder why all of their relationships crumble is because there's something mentally wrong with them. And I feel like and I know another person like that, and it's the same thing. It's like the same kind of situation that keeps happening over and over again in their life. And then this person is aware, though. This other person is aware that there's a mental illness, but they won't stay on the medication. They won't do the things that's necessary for them to be well. And I get it. I don't like medication either, but if it means that I can have loving and meaningful relationships with people, I think I would do what I had to do to make sure I could do that. Like once I recognize there's a problem and the problem is me, I think I would do what I could. But some people just won't do it. They won't even acknowledge it. So I wanted to say, be grateful, show yourself grace, show the other person some grace, especially if they're dealing with mental illness. Show them some grace as well. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving. And listen, I'm gonna play a song. Let me say this. I know y'all gonna go Black Friday shopping tomorrow. I do not Black Friday shop. Not one of my favorite things. I've done it one time in my life and it was a mess. I was like, never ever again. I went to Best Buy to get an iPad at 6 o'clock in the morning and the line was down the street. I was like, I would never, and I've never done it. I was like, I would never, and this had to be at least 18, 20 years ago. I was like, I would never do this again. That was the most horrible thing ever. To be in a line for hours from 6 o'clock in the morning to get an iPad because it's going to be $500 or 400, whatever it was going to be, whatever it was going to be. I was like, yeah, I would never do this again, and I've never done it. So, but for those of you who are Black Friday shopping, Nintendo Switch is they say Nintendo Switch for the kids is a good thing to buy. It's one of the Black Friday's top best. So check out Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna drop a link in the description. I forgot it, but Nintendo Switch. So they said they got it's on sale. It's gonna be great tomorrow. So listen, do your thing. All right, I'm gonna go to my song, and then I'm gonna come back. It's called "I Am Grateful." And well, no, it's called Grateful Heart. And I did this with a AI tool called Suno I did this about 15 minutes ago. It took me about 30 seconds, or literally. But I wanted to play that for you because I want you to have a grateful heart. I went to bed last night with a heavy heart because these people are my friends. At least I thought they were. At least I know one of them are my friends. The other one says she's not my friend. She's not my friend, and it's okay because I can't be friends with everybody. And but I went to bed with a heavy heart, and I woke up this morning with a grateful heart. So I came up with this song on Suno. It's called Grateful Heart. I'm gonna play that song with you. Then I'm gonna come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day before I go. So stay tuned.
Woke up with the morning sun, feeling blessed, the day's begun. Every breath I take is gold, grateful stories never told. Found some love in simple things, butterflies and angel wings. Every moment's crystal clear, thankful that you're always near. Grateful hearts wide open, every day's a token, lifted by your light, shining through the night, dancing with the stars above, wrapped up in your endless love. Echoes of our joy so sweet, gratitude beneath my feet. When the world's a restless sea, you bring all the calm to me. Every wave is just a dance, thankful for this second chance. Grateful hearts wide open, every day's a token, lifted by your light, shining through the night. restless sea. You bring all the calm to me. Every wave is just a dance. Thankful for this second chance. Grateful hearts wide open. Every day's a token. Lifted by your light, shining through the night.
Welcome back. Listen, guys, that was called Grateful Heart. And I created that with an AI software called Suno, Suno.ai. Check it out. Beautiful music over there. You can make some beautiful songs. But I woke up with a grateful heart. I went to bed with a heavy heart last night. I woke up with a grateful heart this morning, and I'm grateful and thankful to be here. And I want to give you some words of inspiration before I go. Pretty simple, but very straightforward. It says, "Never let the things you want make you forget the things you have." Let me say that one more time. Never let the things you want make you forget the things you have. One more again. Never let the things you want make you forget the things you have. Listen, we have a lot to be grateful for. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like that. I know sometimes we let life take over and trigger us and make us feel a certain way, do certain things. But when you look around, there's always somebody who has less than what you have, and even that person has something to be grateful for. Even that person has something to be thankful for. They can find one or two things to be thankful. Anybody can find something to be thankful for every day. If you woke up and opened up your eyes this morning, you can see, thankful. If you were able to walk, talk, hear, smell, taste, touch, and think in your right mind, thankful. If you were able to breathe clean air, thankful. If you got water, thankful. Food, thankful. House, thankful. Cars, thankful. A ground to stand on, thankful. Listen, you got air conditioning, heat, thankful. You can find something. You got your family and friends. You got your health. You can find something to be thankful for. Even the man living on the street got something to be thankful for. Guess what? He's living. So I'm just saying, don't forget that. Listen, that's all I got for you today. I got to go do some taste tests right now. I'll be back again. I may be here on Monday. I may not, but just in case I'm not, I will talk to you next week, same time, same place. Hey, listen, if you like the show, do me a favor and subscribe to the show and share it with a friend. Also, if you want more information about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County, you can go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to look at local news. Also, check out business and tech articles there as well, and also money articles. All right, I'll be back. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hug your family and tell them you love them. This is always a tough time for me because I lost my mom um this time of the year. So this time of the year, which I used to love the most, is kind of a little bit dreadful sometimes because I feel like we're all scattered. But I'm gonna go to my brother's house and we're gonna have a great time nonetheless. I'm gonna have some fun, play some Uno, play some spades, have a good time, and I'll be back talking to you again on Monday. Stay safe out there, and until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell-Kearney. If you missed an episode, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com for past episodes and local news. Do us a favor and click the link in the description to support the show for just $5.99 a month and share it with a friend.